Hello, I'm Tom Lodziak. Today I'm here with top coach and pro player Craig Bryant. Now in this video, Craig's going to give 5 really good tips to help you make your service game a lot better. So, service, massively important in table tennis. Important that you can develop a very strong service game. So if you want to get better at serving, then keep watching. This video is brought to you in partnership with Brybar Table Tennis. Visit brybartt.co.uk today for a wide range of rubbers, blades, bats, balls and clothing from all your favourite table tennis brands.
Okay, so we're going to look at 5 different ways of improving your serve. The first one we're going to look at is how to keep your serve nice and low over the net. So we're trying to keep the serve nice and low to stop your opponent hitting the ball at you with power, pace, spin. It makes it much more difficult for you. If you're able to keep the ball low over the net, then they're going to have to flick the ball upwards or push the ball upwards, and that gives you a chance to come forward with your attack. Okay. The contact point, once you've thrown the ball up, is incredibly crucial in this. Okay, so we've thrown the ball up. If we contact the ball up here, we're hitting the ball down. It's that creates that high bounce. Okay, so by changing where we make contact, we throw the ball up. If we contact around net height, and we push that bounce a little bit up the table, halfway, 2/3, with an open racket, then we should be replicating the bounce that we've made with this contact, and that should help keep the ball nice and low over the net. If you still find it's popping up a little bit, just let it drop a little bit further. See if that helps keep the ball even lower. So the second way to make your serves better is to create more spin. Spin serves are effective because you're creating different bounces and the ball's going to move in different directions. If I'm hitting the left side of the ball, then on my opponent's side it's going to move off at different directions. Therefore you're forcing your opponent to move their racket around based on the different spins that are coming at them. Also, rubbers are very grippy, and when spin goes into them, the ball wants to jump off. So the more spin you can create, you're starting to then test the control of your opponent as well. And if they can't quite control it, that's the ball that pops up or comes a little bit longer, and then you're able to take advantage of that. So we're going to try and create more spin, first of all by brushing the ball. We want that nice light contact on the ball. That's how we're going to, first of all, create spin. Once you've got that nice light brush, then we need to add in the use of that wrist. And then if we can move that wrist at a higher speed and really accelerate through it, then we're going to create more spin and you'll get more effect on your serves. So the third way to improve your serves is variation. There are lots of different variations. You can serve into different areas. You can move the ball over inch by inch. You can use the sides of the table. You can serve long and fast. You can keep the serve short. You can use different techniques. So the variation is huge that you can use. So we need to take advantage of that. The easiest way to change things to begin with is to move the ball around. Can you get your pendulum serve short into the forehand? Can you get it short into the middle? Can you get it moving off the side? Can you do it fast into all these different areas? Can you start to change the spin of your pendulum serve? All of these different variations start to take time away from your opponent. And if you take time away, then they're struggling to make the correct decision. And again, you can start to take advantage of that. The fourth way to improve our serves is recovery. We need to improve our speed of our recovery. A good server is not just good at serving, they're able to take advantage of that next ball as well. So recovery is going to be based on where you're serving, what type of spin you've used, and that will help you take advantage of the serve that you've delivered. For example, if I've used my backhand serve and I've served a topspin ball short into the forehand, then there's a good chance, it doesn't guarantee it, but there's a good chance that the ball's going to come back into this half with a flick. If I've got that in mind, then I'm really able to take advantage of the serve that I've delivered. Like I said, the fifth way to make your serves better is to simply practice. Sometimes when you've got a box of balls and it's just you serving, it can be quite boring at times. So one way to make it interesting or to make it more challenging is to use targets. If you want to improve your placement, you might have some little baskets on the table and you're just simply trying to serve into the various targets that you've set up. If you're trying to improve your spin, you might put some cups or some cones or something where you're trying to spin the ball through the cones. And it just helps set a task, it keeps things interesting, and that's another way of trying to improve your serves. So serving is such a massive part of the game. It's a bit cliche, but it's the only time that you have full control of what you want to happen. But we really need to take advantage of that. I enjoyed serving, so it was quite easy for me to stand with a box of balls and experiment and try different things. How I made my serves much better was by one, experimenting, two, watching other really good servers and stealing different ideas from people. Once my serves started to come together, my level really jumped, and I went from an average player to moving on and playing for my country.
Okay, thanks very much for watching. I hope you found it useful. A big thank you to Craig Bryant for sharing his table tennis tips. If you want to find out more about Craig's coaching services, go to his website at topedgetabletennis.co.uk. And a big thank you also to Bry Bar Table Tennis for sponsoring this video. If you found this video useful, then please subscribe. I have more videos coming soon, so I'll see you then. Bye bye.